So now we're southbound 15 coming from North Las Vegas. We're north of Washington Avenue. We got 5 lanes here with an entrance ramp coming in, merging pretty quick. Looks like you do have a shoulder here.
This is over on the I-15 side of the project.
That we were on. Yeah, we were on this side.
Yeah. Zappos. So is Zappos based here?
Yes.
Ah, that's the big company.
Yeah, they bought the old city hall.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, they're leasing it.
That's the big company. Yep. So anyway, we've got double white for the exit drop. So 3's through, 2 for the drop. Is this going to be widened also?
No.
No. So if you do lane control signals, you're only going to have 3.
Well, it depends on how far back it is.
Yeah, how far back? Yeah, you might have.
Because there's 3 of them in advance of each, so we have to go 1.5 miles
Yeah.
in advance of the job in 4 places. So 12 out of the 46 signs are construction ATM signs.
That's from 95.
Southbound 95.
Yep. Yeah, this is about 10 to 12 hours a day. When I looked at the traffic data, that's what it's basically 10 to 12 hours a day of peak traffic. We're talking about backups in some part of the interchange. Some of these corridors. There's a stratosphere. So there will be some widening on this side.
Tails to the right.
Yeah. So I have to take that wall down. Ah, that's going to be interesting. They're going to have to recreate. They're going to have to put a new wall in. Although they're going to probably tear some houses down. I would imagine that's part of the reason you have the wall is for the residential area, and you can tear it down. You may or may not need it anymore.
I still probably need it.
Yeah. Yeah. You got your heavy volume there. So all the lights are 480 in terms of voltage. Those are all 480s.
High mass lighting.
Yeah.
I presume there.
Okay. So no bright ideas to put detectors on the light masts.
So that's the building you want to take a picture of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how easily we're going to be able to do it, but we can go to the You know what I can do is I can ask Jacobs to do it, and they can come back out here and take it.
Yeah.
I'll find it on Google Maps, and I'll start with the Spring Mountain. Okay.
I mean, I do have the video the other side. I can always do a single frame for the video.
They need to go back out with the
that won't be nice high res.
No, they need to go with a nicer camera.
Did you see the DMS message?
No, what did it say?
What was that?
It's a not back sign.
Oh, just that you couldn't read it.
It said crash past Tropicana, right lanes blocked.
Oh, I saw. When we're coming up, I saw the EMT.
We're on Spring Mountain, and we have the 2-lane. It's like we have the 2 lanes back for the express.
That's where they started, right? It's coming up at Spring Mountain flyover. See that?
Yeah,
Change
just the
from
split.
single line to double line.
That's the split. You know, with so many
I tried
trucks.
to get them to use the DMS messages to put up a message to say unlawful to cross double solid white line, but they were too chicken to do it. They never have done it in enforcement.
What do you mean chicken? Because they didn't think anybody would enforce it?
Who knows?
I'm going to say there are a lot more things to be scared of than something like that. One thing about having so many trucks in the express lane is it's not really an express lane anymore. Because they're not going that fast.
They're still
Down there they're moving.
they're doing 65.
Yeah.
So where are they allowed to go on
It's not restricted.
It's not restricted. Yeah.
It's not restricted.
Going the other way though, when we were driving, it was all trucks. And the other way, going the other way when we were on there before, it was all trucks.
But this is where they're going to take the left lane and make it an HOV lane.
Yep.
And give the right lane back to
secondary accidents right there. Like
Yeah.
happen, aren't they?
Yeah. You get a lot of volume here, so. If you were to measure a city's economy by the traffic volume, Vegas seems to be doing very well. There you go, right there.
I think the traffic volumes are still way down.
Yeah, they're not what they were.
They used to be.
This is Tropicana Avenue. Express lanes exit. We got some serious volume
I think
here.
this is where the accident was.
Yeah.
So the stadium's coming along.
Is that the hockey arena?
No,
Or the would-be hockey arena?
no.
That's a real stadium.
Special event stadium.
Really?
Wow.
Privately built.
Minor league baseball or?
No, it's too small for that.
Really? Interesting. Okay. Is this still part of the project, or are we at the?
No, we're still in it.
We're still in it. Okay, so we're
Until we get to
Registered
the.
for ITS.
until we get to 215.
Yep.
Okay. So let me keep it on. All
I
right.
don't think there's much room.
Oh,
No.
here's your.
That's why they're support plot.
You got guys going cattywampus. Actually, he's facing the wrong way. What was it? Bill Keane and KNX used to call cattywampus. He's facing the wrong direction. So now you have your CD roads split out. So they've got the new METCD directional signs. The ones they've got on the East Coast that have those big arrows are massive signs. That's probably the smallest one that I've seen with the directional lane use signs. The ones on the East Coast are just enormous. So a lot of people are questioning whether they should even be in the METCD because a lot of agencies can't afford to do those signs. This has 2 detectors on it.
Yeah, so they've had a few of those for the on-and-off ramps also. CDs.
So you've got dual DMS, which is interesting. You only have travel times on one. Well, those are distances. Those aren't. I don't think those are travel times, or are they? Doesn't say minutes.
I didn't see it. I didn't look
It's a Prim 36. My guess is those are miles.
Prim is 36 miles, yes.
Minutes?
Oh, no,
Those are
36 minutes, yeah.
Minutes.
Same.
So they don't say minutes anywhere on those signs.
It's
It should
implied.
be minutes too. Okay.
I guess it's implied.
Okay. But in terms of format, it's exactly the same as a distance sign.
It's implied because it's
Implied.
dynamic.
But if I'm an average driver, I don't know the difference between the implied and I see a destination and I see a number, which is no different than a normal
So you
distance
get off
sign.
in the next one, right?
You still have a CD road. So are we going to be touching the CD road? I don't think so. Are we?
I don't know.
We're pretty far down below the. We still have the down to one lane for the express. That's just one lane now. I didn't think we were doing any construction at the 215 interchange. We're down to Blue Diamonds.
I think there's an ATM down this far.
Yeah.
But it's outside
probably-
physical construction.
Yeah, which is normal. You do put an ATM outside. You always put one last gantry outside your control area.